Hey everyone, I'm going to do a review on Skindinavia's No More Shine Finish Spray, and yes, they did send me this. They also sent me a couple other sprays that they have available, but I wanted to focus on this one. Of course, I had a lot of interest in this one because this is supposed to be great for oily skin. I have extremely oily skin. If you watch to the end of this video, I'm going to show you how my face looks after 7 hours of wear. So this is supposed to help keep your face looking matte from up to 16 hours. It's supposed to keep your makeup from melting and slipping off throughout the day. It's a weightless mist that's supposed to hold foundation, eyeshadow, blush, and concealer. On the bottle it says it's oil-free and paraben-free, which is good. Here's what it claims. It claims it extends wear and reduces shine on oily skin and makeup surface. Absorbs excess oil to control makeup slippage. Now, the way you're supposed to use this is they instruct you to shake it really well before you use it, because I believe that the product separates in here, and you wouldn't be able to see because it's not a clear bottle, obviously. So you're supposed to shake it really well. You're supposed to hold it about 8 to 10 inches away from your face and spritz it about 2 to 4 times before you apply any of the makeup, and then after you finish applying all the makeup. So, you know, on your face, no makeup, spritz it a few times, let it dry, and then apply your foundation and the rest of your makeup. And then do the same process, you know, holding it 8 to 10 inches away from your face, spritzing it 2 to 4 times, and then just letting that set. I've tried this on a lot of different foundations. I've tried it on my mineral foundation, on foundations that I find that just don't last very long on me at all, such as like the Revlon Photo Ready. Like I get super oily really fast with that. I've also tried it on the Makeup Forever HD foundation and MAC Studio Fix Fluid foundation. Today I have a mix of Studio Fix Fluid and the Face and Body foundation from MAC, and so I tried that over this whole combination today just to see how it works with different foundations. Now, the first thing I noticed, you know, no matter what type of foundation I'm wearing, after I spritz this on my finishly made up face, I noticed that it kind of leaves like a sheen, like almost like this really light sheen film over my face. Like you can kind of see it, and it's not as matte as it was before spraying it, because usually I apply my foundation, and whether it be like a mineral foundation, powder foundation, or a liquid foundation, usually, you know, especially with liquid foundation, I'll set it with some kind of powder, and that powder, of course, makes me look more matte. And so once I apply this, it definitely kind of makes me look less matte, but not in a bad way. The only thing is that I think a lot of you guys would appreciate if you find that powder makes you look cakey, or any foundations make you look cakey. This kind of helps smooth it out a bit. It just kind of helps reduce that cakey look. Now, I've heard so many hype reviews on this. I've read up on different reviews, and some people said that like they didn't have to like touch up on their makeup anymore, and supposedly they have really oily skin. Now, sometimes I wonder, like, how oily is their skin really? Because my skin is really oily. I mean, I think you can even tell now, and I kind of like blotted a little bit and powdered a little bit, and I'm already getting oily again because I just get oily that easily. Now, to be completely honest with you, I'm not quite sure what to make of this. I can't say that I see a huge difference. I wouldn't say that this is a miracle worker for me. Like, even earlier today, after 3 to 4 hours of wear, I started seeing the oil and the shine breaking through, especially in my nose area. And then after that, it was just downhill from there. You know, oil starts there, and then it starts to produce right here and on my forehead and a little bit on my chin, and I just get really, really oily. And it's like, yeah, once that oil starts to seep through, there really is like no turning back. I was hoping that this would last at least up to like 7 to 8 hours, and I wouldn't mind if my skin looked slightly dewy or had a slight sheen, but you know, my skin got really oily, and you'll be able to see that in a little bit. So the makeup does seem to last quite a bit, but as far as oil control goes, I wouldn't say that it does much or makes much of a difference. So I know, you know, this is like a holy grail product for a lot of people. It's not for me. I could live without it. I'm stubborn. Like, I wanted it to work for me, and you know, I kept trying it out. I think I still will continue to try it out and make it work. For this bottle, it's 2 fluid ounces, and I believe For 2 fluid ounces, it's $19, and they have larger sizes as well, which cost more. I'll put a link to this product if you're interested. Just because it didn't work for me doesn't necessarily mean it won't work for you. You know, looking around at like Makeup Alley and just searching around at different reviews, for the most part there were good reviews, there were positive reviews. So if this is something that you're interested in trying out, go for it. It's just, this is my personal experience, just kind of take it for what it is. There's supposed to be a surface cooling technology within this formula, which is pretty cool. I don't know if I could really like sense it or feel it when I apply it, but you know, as most mists, when you apply it over your face, it feels pretty refreshing. I feel quite warm now, so maybe I'll spritz some on myself now. So you're supposed to hold it 8 to 10 inches away. I usually like to purse my lips together because for some reason, I don't want it to like touch my lips. As far as the scent goes, it's very refreshing. It's a very light, you know, kind of fresh, not offensive at all. I'll list out the ingredients that are in this product below in that bottom bar. So I did want you guys to be able to see how my face looks after a good period of time. This is after 7 hours of wear, and I did lightly blot with toilet paper while I was out earlier, just out of habit. I didn't even think about it. I was like, oh, I shouldn't have touched up or anything. But I just slightly blotted a little bit in my T-zone because I could see the oil breaking through about like 4 hours after applying it. And now it's like 7 hours after. So just letting you see how oily I get. I get really, really, really oily. So that's my review on the Skindinavia No More Shine Finish Spray. Let me know if you've tried out this product and let me know your thoughts on it. I think it would help out people to see more experiences and thoughts and reviews on the product rather than just from one person. So definitely always do your research. I highly recommend that, and thanks so much for watching this review.